What's up guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today Anime Sensei is going to be recommending the top 10 anime where the rival villain falls in love with the main character. If you do like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, don't forget that in the description of this video there's a link to Anime Sensei's Patreon and his Discord server so you can further support him. Anyways guys, let's start this video. And starting off this list at number 10, a high school student wakes up and finds himself in the middle of the raging Sengoku period battle. He is saved by a legendary figure, but at the cost of the hero's life. With his dying breath, the warrior pleads for him to become a feudal lord in his place. Now that the course of history has been changed, he pledges to keep the timeline from diverging any further. Yet, after rescuing Nobuna Oda, whom he discovers is actually the fabled Nobuna Oda's female counterpart, he realizes he has been transported to an alternate reality where most of the historical warlords are now cute girls. To set things right and find a way back home, he agrees to become one of Nobuna's retainers and assist her in a conquest of Japan. As Nobuna initiates her campaign, he discovers that the history learned from playing the video game, Nobuna's Ambition, allows him to predict the future events and turn the tide of war. Using this invaluable gift to aid the Oda clan's beautiful generals, he hopes to help his new lord fulfill her dream and win the hearts of women everywhere. And coming in at number 9, Elite Academy, where Butai or armed detectives hone their deadly skills in hopes of becoming mercenary-like agents of justice. One particular Butai, an antisocial and curt sophomore dropout who was once a student of the combat-centric assault division, he now lives a life of leisure studying logistics in order to cover up his powerful but embarrassing special ability. However, his peaceful day soon comes to an end when he becomes the target of the infamous Butai killer and runs into an emotional hurricane and outspoken prodigy of the highest rank, a girl named Arya, who saves his life and demands that he becomes her partner after seeing what he is truly capable of. And coming in at number 8, once upon a time there was a tragic war in which the Tower of the Devils was involved. After the war, the Devil's power was banned and the world was repaired to peace. There's a female knight who has been looking for a blacksmith to repair her old sword given to her by her father. One day, she saw a man fighting with a ruffian who used the taboo devil's power. The man defeated him with one blow of his weirdly shaped sword. This man turned out to be a blacksmith called Luke. This fateful encounter was the beginning of their adventure. And coming in at number 7, the main character is a martial arts trained middle schooler who often feels driven to protect the weaker people around him. One day, he defends a homeless man against some punks, and the man gives him a strange tattoo on his palm in return. This tattoo is a secret weapon produced in the arms race between America and the Serenison Kingdom. He finds himself in over his head with a powerful girl using the same secret weapon, violently pursues him in order to retrieve it. His skills in the martial arts may not be enough to keep him alive, but will he be able to learn how to trigger the power of his tattoo in time? And coming in number 6, this anime begins where the protagonist is the prince of a kingdom. This kingdom was one of the greatest kingdoms in the world, but one day the kingdom fell to corruption because of everyone's greed for money and blood. Any kind of gain that was made, the kingdom became more corrupt. One guy started a coup when the kingdom was being attacked by demons. This guy was considered as one of the strongest that ever existed. They wear special suits that can transform into mecha suits. Usually, only women can use them, but the protagonist has the ability to use 2 different suits. He ended up attending the academy where it is full of beautiful girls. However, before he entered the academy, he ended up seeing the princess naked. She challenged him to a duel, and if he lost, he would have to leave the academy. And coming in at number 5, in the year 2039, the drastic effects of global warming have caused sea levels to rise, resulting in major loss of land. To ensure humanity learns its lesson, a fleet of powerful warships equipped with advanced weaponry emerges, causing overwhelming defeat for naval forces throughout the world. Calling themselves the Fleet of Fog, each ship has a mental model, a humanoid avatar which represents the ship's heart, its union core. Each model has a different personality, but all follow an unknown authority known as the Admiralty Code, who have implemented a blockade to prevent humans from traveling across the sea. 17 years after the blockade, the protagonist is a National Marine Academy alumnus, stumbles upon I-401 and its mental model, who sides with mankind for unknown reasons. Utilizing this newfound hope of achieving peace for humanity, he and his friends form a group of privateers known as the Blue Steel as they set out on a dangerous journey. And coming in at number 4, 20 years prior to the story's beginning, an asteroid heading for Earth destroys Pluto. Due to Pluto's destruction, the asteroid becomes temporarily stagnant. Now, in order to avoid Earth's impending destruction, the International Solar System Development Agency works on the D Project and creates the Dragonaut after finding a dragon egg under the ocean. This weapon's primary purpose is to destroy the asteroid when time comes. However, they soon find out that the asteroid is not their only threat, as powerful dragon-like creatures which are bent on destruction appear on Earth. After witnessing a murder by one of the creatures, the protagonist is a lonely 18-year-old boy who lost his family in a shuttle accident 2 years ago. He gets involved in the mysteries of the dragons and becomes the chosen pilot of the Dragonaut. Helping him on his journey is a mysterious girl, who saves him from falling to his death after the creatures attack him. As they get deeper into the mysteries of the dragons, They encounter new friends and foes, and also begin to develop a closer relationship. And coming in at number 3, this story centers around a timid orphan who goes to a missionary school in Tokyo. His seemingly normal life changes when a beautiful half-human Romanian girl suddenly transfers into his school. He then discovers that he is actually a vampire hunter and the successor of a lineage. And coming in at number 2, the protagonist is a gentle high school student with a love for housework, but in contrast to his kind nature, he has an intimidating face that often gets him labeled as a delinquent. On the other hand, there is a small, doll-like student who is anything but a cute, fragile girl, equipped with a wooden katana and a feisty personality. She is known throughout the school as the Palm-Top Tiger. One day, an embarrassing mistake causes the two students to cross paths. He discovers that she actually has a sweet side. She has a crush on the popular vice president, who happens to be his best friend, but things only get crazier when he reveals that he has a crush on her best friend. And coming in at first place, Night Raid is the covert assassination branch of the Revolutionary Army, an uprising assembled to overthrow the Prime Minister, whose avarice and greed for his power has led him to take advantage of the child emperor's inexperience. Without a strong and benevolent leader, the rest of the nation is left to drown in poverty, strife, and ruin. Though the Night Raid members are all experienced killers, they understand that taking lives is far from commendable, and that they will likely face retribution as they mercilessly eliminate anyone who stands in the revolution's way. This merry band of assassins' newest member is a naive boy from a remote village who had embarked on a journey to help his impoverished hometown, and was won over by not only Night Raid's ideals, but also the resolve. Alright everyone, that's all we have for today's top 10. If you guys enjoyed this video, like always, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and remember to hit that notification bell so you can be the first to watch the next top 10 video.